Technology.
Hey.
Hey. Hello.
How we doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm here.
We're here.
I did it.
We survived. I can hear the dogs sadly crying.
Whimper.
Sorry. My brain is like very empty at the moment. Give me a sec. Okay, we're here. Welcome
Head empty.
to Blood and Contracts.
Hi.
I don't remember what episode this is. I know we're in the 30s. No, this is 29. We're almost to the 30s.
29.
Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. If you're joining us on YouTube, can you please like this video right now? Because something I learned about our analytics today, I can see how many people watch to the end of the episode. So all 7 of you that get there and get your instructions on how to engage with us, thank you so much. For probably 3 out of the 7 are ourselves.
Yeah.
So just pat yourself on the back. Good job. Good job.
We're carrying this.
The other 4 are probably Leanne, Caitlin, Amy, and then another one
Maybe
that we
Tiff.
just don't know. Maybe Tiffany. We love you. Anyways, but for those of you who don't like to stay till the end, please like this video and subscribe. And if you're on a podcast platform, please rate and review, because we are still at the same amount of reviews that we were at the end of season 1. And we would really, really like those to increase. Part of my crappies is podcast related, which is why I started off with some CTAs.
Nice.
Calls to action.
Are we just jumping right into it, or
Well, I was
Yeah.
going to ask, do we want to do jar of questions first, or do we want? I kind of want to just jump into happies and
You
crappies.
could do a happies and crappies, and we could do a question. And then somebody else goes.
how fun?
A little mix it up.
Oh my god,
Mix it up.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my crap.
Bring it on.
Bring it.
I'm sure this will be part of someone else's crappies, but the grandpa health front is not great for the Carlin household.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been going through it, but props to Mom Carlin, because she's killing it and she's doing all the caretaker things. And we appreciate you for doing that. And I know he appreciates it deep, deep, deep down.
Somewhere in there, he is grateful.
Yeah. There's so much weird health stuff going around in like my adjacent family stuff, but we had a family friend get diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer, and they have months to live. So we found that out during the break. That's not great. So we are just trying to rally with that family and give them as much love as possible, because I don't know, Kelli and I were talking about this today, or I mentioned this today, the amount of women who have been diagnosed with cancer things.
Yeah, because one of our childhood friends, who also went to high school with Bailey, also has cancer right now.
Oh my gosh.
And then I just found out one of my friends from Seattle, her mom just died from pancreatic cancer yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know what is in the water. It's probably definitely in the water, though, whatever it is. So
Most likely.
Not great.
Chemicals.
yeah, lots of those chemicals. Other crap. Yeah, the progress of the show. It's fine. It's like a trickle, just like a little drip, drip, drip in a positive way, just
Yeah.
like up. But it's been, many tears have been shed lately. I'm just in the dumps, in a funk. I also, during the break, celebrated my year anniversary of getting fired. So here
Happy
we
anniversary.
are. Yeah. I call it my anniversary of freedom. So
That's nice.
put a little twist to
Your
it.
personal 4th of July.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For my own little country. Yeah, I've been in my head a lot for the last year, but a lot during the last month. And with the progress of the show, I've just put so much love. We've all put so much love into it. And I've just put so much weight into what success should look like.
Yeah.
Because I know what success looks like for everything else that I touch work-wise.
Yeah.
And it just has not been doing it. And honestly, the engagement aspect is what's pissing me off the most, because I don't know how else to tell people, if you don't comment something or share something. I'm also kind of getting really upset that the people that are really close to me haven't shared anything about the podcast, and it's making me second guess everything about it. I'm like, do you not like it?
Yeah.
Do you hate us? Are you embarrassed by me? Like, I just get in my head, because I'm also alone a lot, and I just spiral.
Yeah.
And then by the time James comes home, I'm just a puddle. He's like, cool. Let me just pick you up.
Yeah.
This is a happy and a crappy, but we're on tolerance break from the Schweed.
I was wondering.
Yeah. Just in the last week.
Yeah.
We basically smoked everything that you gave us. Had a grand old time.
You're welcome.
Went
Thank you.
hard in the paint.
There was a good bit to get through.
There was. Muchas grass.
Yeah.
And then we found out that several California-based creators of the Schweed are using a disgusting amount of pesticides. And one of the most popular pesticides that they're using is called the brain cell killer, which would account for the amount of brain fog that I've had in the last year and a half since we moved. Almost 2 years. Oh my God. And every time I would smoke here in Arizona, I'd be like, oh my God, this weed is like great. Like I feel so happy and light. And then I'd go home and be like depressed.
Yeah.
Every time we smoked.
Wild.
That would be why.
Yeah.
So we will not be buying more California weed. We will just kind of maybe take it over the border. Allegedly. Sunday Goods, though. Hit us up.
Yeah. Big fans.
Big fans. I kind of told you guys at dinner, but I had to tell a client, big quotation marks, to F off because they've gotten disgusting amounts of free work out of me and have paid me nothing. And then emailed me again asking me to work some more for them. And they had lots of questions about strategy and how to help them. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
Here's
not
a boundary.
I'm not a nonprofit. Thanks so much for abusing this friendship. Bye-bye. And I haven't heard from them since, and hopefully I never will.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Unless it comes with a big check.
Big old check, which I already know that they can't afford that. So that was the biggest reason why I think they were trying to skirt around the whole situation because they just couldn't afford me.
Yeah.
And they were shocked about how much they couldn't afford me. I'm like, you have a significant other who works for a certain agency that I came from, and my costs are not their costs. So I am a discount.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Now I'm a free discount.
I was going to say, and free,
Yeah.
99.
And then I threw out my neck in the middle of our break.
Oh.
By picking up a dish out of a dishwasher.
Oh no. Welcome to your mid-30s.
I have it on camera too because I was vlogging because I've been vlogging through June. It was literally one of the first days that I did it too. And I had it in front of our espresso maker and I was picking the dish up while I was talking. And you could see this moment I was like,
Oh, no.
oh no. Hold on. And I was like, I can't move. Give me a second. And like the next vlog clip is me on the couch with our massage gun, just like, hi, I'm in pain. And by the end of that night, I could not move. I was crying on the couch. James got home. He's like, wow. Again, a puddle. I've been crying a lot lately.
I hurt myself.
I really hurt myself. He's like, how'd you do it? I'm like, I was doing the dishes. See, this is why I shouldn't have to do the dishes.
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
What's in retrograde right now?
Well, I always think that Mercury's in retrograde when shit is going down in my world, and it's always not.
Oh.
So, thanks, universe. Appreciate ya.
You got any happies?
I do. I actually have more happies than I have crappies.
That's good.
But, you know, we start with the craps, so we can
Yeah.
end with the haps.
Yeah.
My focus has been awesome lately because I started taking a new supplement that I found on the TikToks.
Love.
Rhodiola rosea, something like that. I'll put a picture up. It helps with like a lot of things, but it is one of the main things that I kept seeing it serve to me on my FYP is that it is a supplement that helps with ADHD-ness. So I liked that it was from nature, just a supplement because I'm an unmedicated girly at the moment. Not with antidepressants. I have those. But yeah, it's the
Thank
only
God.
thing that I started new in the last 6 weeks that has shifted how my day goes.
Yeah.
Because I'll take it in the morning and I'm able to focus on the majority of the things I need to get done throughout the day, which is how I've been on it lately.
Nice.
I'm happy with that. The tea break is very much a positive as well because I already feel fantastic. And nutrition has been great. And guess what? The scale went down for the first time in 12 months.
How exciting.
Very exciting. We're doing carb cycling. So every 2 days, I get to have 200 carbs instead of 100 carbs. And most of the time, I'm not even getting to 200 on those days because my brain is just like, I don't really want it. I don't really need it.
Yeah.
And that's been awesome.
Nice.
I like it. And I'm feeling fabulous.
Yay.
Yeah. Blah, blah. I get to see Heather. Hello? Oh.
Yeah, we
The
went
audio-
out for a
We
second.
did go
Just
out
for a
for a second.
second.
I was like, is it in my head or did it happen? Yeah, my crappies last time were I did miss my friends, and that has been helped. I get to see her for her baby sprinkle tomorrow. I get to see her with a belly, which I haven't. I'm very excited. And then we're doing a little pool day next Thursday for the whole day.
Yeah.
Wow.
At where? The Royal Palms.
Yeah, the road pumps. Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
Our favorite.
Yeah.
Not really Scottsdale. It's Central
Scottsdale
Phoenix.
adjacent.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
On
So
the
I'm
cusp.
very excited for that. Chappell Roan is in my hobbies.
Mm,
Yeah.
as you should be.
You told me about her
Yeah.
like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I knew Red Wine Supernova because you played it for me in the car.
Yeah.
But I didn't really I think I listened to Hot to Go, but
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the whole album.
I think I
until-
also played You Hot to Go in the living
Yes.
room because I was doing the dance.
Yes. Yes.
For
exactly.
Mom.
There are dance moves. You
I
might really
never
love her.
listened to a single one of her songs.
She's
Girl.
just so fun. She's very 80s diva inspired.
Madonna,
Like
drag
just,
queens.
Yeah, she's heavily inspired by drag. Chappell Roan is her drag name. Like
Yeah.
she is amazing. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed
Have you
with
seen
her.
the little girl that on TikTok that's like, I'm also like that she's Chappell Roan, and her mom will be like, I don't know what her name is, Lily, whatever, like, come
She's
here.
like,
and
no.
she's like, that's not my name.
Yeah.
I'm Chappell Roan. And
Yes.
she met her.
Stop.
Yeah.
Because she's little, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I think
maybe 3.
Yeah, I think I saw
So
them
cute.
meeting, and
Yeah.
Chappell was like obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
So good.
is just,
she's fantastic.
it's just insane to watch her
Mhm.
career. Okay, this is the main stat that I heard from the Jimmy Fallon.
Mhm.
Last year, she had 2 million Spotify downloads. Between February and now, she's increased to 21 million Spotify downloads.
Oh my God.
In less
And-
than a year.
Yeah,
That's insane.
actually insane.
Yeah.
Her Gov Ball, she was part of the Gov Ball concert. Her crowd brought in
For Pride.
the
Mhm.
majority of people to come see her. People were on the bridge to watch her. They were out on the freeway to watch her. Like,
Oh,
She
my
has-
gosh.
They were up in the parking garages surrounding the plate, like just everywhere.
it just reminds me, it makes me feel like this is what the 70s felt like when
Yeah.
a popular artist just skyrocketed and they took over the world. Like, and it feels so physical because like everyone's out. It's summer. We're all getting to experience her live. She's opening up for Olivia Rodrigo and she's on her own tour. It's
Oh,
for
how
Pride.
fun.
It's so
well,
cool.
and what people don't know is like she opened for Fletcher,
Yeah.
who's like a major queer artist as well. And she, when she was, I think 16 or 17, opened for someone else's tour. I mean, she's been doing this for about 10 years now.
Yeah.
But people like to say that she's like this industry plant or whatever because she's popped off in the last year. But it's like, no, she just like finally found her niche
Yeah.
and like her people finally found her within the internet
I also
and
think
TikTok and Twitter and all these things. like-
TikTok has definitely helped her, but the
Yeah.
few TV appearances that she made last year,
Mhm.
she was in her Midwest princess look, which is this like drag and Victorian.
rhinestones, corsets, all
Yeah.
of it, glitter.
And it's such a persona that people were like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this? And she wore this one outfit that I think people connected to Madonna.
Mhm.
And she is very Madonna-esque. And then she
Yes.
did her Tiny Desk concert for NPR.
Yeah.
And from then on, she's skyrocketed.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so wild to watch.
Yeah, but she's just I got to see her at like probably her last small venue ever.
Oh, yeah.
It was the very last show of her tour a few months or back when was it? Like December-ish? I can't remember.
Last
but
year.
It was end of last year. I think I talked about it on the podcast.
Mhm.
But went and saw her at the Van Buren in downtown Phoenix. There's maybe like 1,200 people there. Now her shows are,
People are going to
quadruple of that. Like it's or
people
not
are
even
going
more than
to
that. Like
car
yes,
like
carports
parking garages
so that they can watch her.
just
yeah.
so they can hear
Oh
her.
my
And
gosh.
she'll
Yeah.
count it. She'll totally call them out too. She's like, people are on the bridge. Oh my gosh, people are in the car garage.
That's
It's
so
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's for sure my happies.
Yeah.
And then we booked our tickets for December.
2.
Amsterdam.
How fun!
We changed our minds. We were
No Tokyo.
we were gonna do like Japan, a little bit of Thailand, a little bit of Taiwan, and a couple other places. And I was getting so overwhelmed with the amount of air travel that we would have to do over there.
Yeah.
And also, if we are going there, I want a year to plan because I also want a year to prep for language stuff.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been to another country where I need to make sure I can at least translate half of the things that we see each day
Yeah.
in decades.
Yeah.
And I'm the traveler, James is the follower. So like I know that it rests on me to do that kind of prep and to like figure that kind of stuff out. I was getting so overwhelmed
Yeah.
and we just didn't have enough time. Also, I don't know, we're going for a month. I don't know if I can do that kind of a trip and be relaxed at any point in that trip.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just so many unknowns. So we picked all the white countries, which is terrible. But like, we're
Gotta
starting in
start
Amsterdam.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So are you gonna do like a tour around?
Yeah, we're going to do this like weird little spiral and do like Stockholm, Oslo, parts of Germany, and a couple other places. Maybe we go to
Fun.
London for a couple days. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we booked one-way tickets to Amsterdam. Now I have to plan the rest.
So
Well,
fun.
you're going.
I love it.
We're going
Fuck
December
Christmas.
1st. Fuck Christmas.
That'll be so fun.
I know. I'm really pumped. I was like adamant on Wednesday. I'm like, we are buying tickets tonight because I cannot go to another pod weekend and be like, haven't done anything.
I think we're going.
I think we're going. Yes. So we're going. He got everything squared away with work. They're so excited for him. I love that. I
fun.
love the support that he has from his boss to be like, heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. And I think obviously I'm doing more content on my own channels on TikTok and then on our YouTube for shorts. So part of what I will start to incorporate in my content is trip planning, budgeting, because we'll find out his bonus for Q2 next week or in 2 weeks. And that bonus will determine the budget for the trip. So I will be open and honest about what that looks like and have some fun with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
fun.
Those are my haps
You guys
and my
are gonna have a
craps.
blast.
Yeah, I literally can't wait. And my mom is watching the dog. Thanks, Mom.
Because
nice.
I cannot. I'm sorry. I got the cat.
No, yeah, you got the cat. And Heidi does not like cats. I don't know if you know that.
And I don't think May would do well with a dog. I don't think she would enjoy that.
Even though
at
Heidi
all.
sleeps about 16
Yeah.
hours of the day.
May's, yeah, and I haven't experienced her around another animal. Cats in general, like introducing them to new animals is really,
It's a lot.
it's a process.
Yeah.
Show.
Anyways,
That's where I'm at.
super fun.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Thank you.
Should we answer a question?
Yeah. Shucks.
Jacques. Did we get a new jar?
We got a new jar.
Yeah, I was like, wait, it has a
Yeah.
cute little top.
And it's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
More room for more questions.
Great. If you would like to add a question to the jar, you could do so by adding it to the comments on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or if you're listening to us on a podcast platform, you can comment on our TikTok, on our Instagram, on our YouTube shorts. Let us know. Hey, I want to add to the jahwis. Here's my question. Today's question from me is nothing says I love you like blank.
Mm.
Ooh.
Nothing says I love you like blank.
Okay, I have something. Right off the top.
Okay.
Something that I'm learning about myself for the last year, since I don't have any corporate affirmation happening, is that words of affirmation is evidently one of my love languages that I never thought that it was. I thought it was time together and gifts. I do love a gift.
Who doesn't?
Don't we
And
know it?
my gifts are not extravagant. I love little notes. I love little treats. I love little drinks.
A little
to be-
trinket.
I'm not like a brand girl. I don't need a Louis. I don't need a Chanel. I just need like a love note.
Yeah.
A post-it. But so nothing says I love you for me like telling me if I'm doing okay, telling me if I killed it at something, that I look pretty, just any kind of words, and that can come from anyone.
You look really great today.
Thank you.
I like your blowout.
Thank you. Yeah, because I think that's been a
Does
part.
it feel more genuine that we felt cornered?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm so thirsty. I think that has added to my disappointingness of where we are with the pod, because I also have my lovely brother who tells me when to fix something or if he doesn't like something. And I'm always just like,
Can you sandwich?
anything I've done well?
Yeah.
Anything that you like?
So you need a sandwich.
I do. Oh, I absolutely need a
Which
sandwich.
is,
Yeah.
for those who don't know, is when you get a good, a little bit of bad, and then another good.
Yeah, I'm a 4-year-old. I need, just tell me something nice about myself. Thanks.
Yeah.
And I think my coworkers understood that about me without me knowing it,
Yeah.
which is great. Hilarious. Okay. Jacques.
I feel
Kelli.
like for me, like I'm kind of thinking similarly with like the love languages or whatever.
Yeah.
I think acts of service is a big one because I tend to do a lot of things around the house because I have time
Yeah.
to do it or like picking up whatever. And so this is often like kind of where Jansen and I butt heads because he wants to be told exactly what I want him to do. So it's like, can you
No
do this?
guessing.
Yeah. But I'm like, I would really love it if you just came home and automatically washed your lunch bowl instead of me doing it.
Yeah.
And now that I've voiced that, he does do that. But it
Great.
takes that when there's something that he does that's just, or really anyone, someone, they do something for me that's, I didn't necessarily ask for, but they see that I needed it. I'm like, thank you so much.
So much.
You
'Cause
feel
I just have this
seen.
running to-do list
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I feel like that goes a long way. I like gifts as well. So like anytime I get like a little treat or something, I'm just like, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting this.
I mean, it could be so small as James got peonies for me when he went to Costco and surprised me. They were not on the list, but he knows they're one of my favorites, and he knows it's June, which means it's peony season.
Yeah.
It's always peony season in my house.
Oh,
They're tattooed on
but I
my
need to
arm.
I want to smell them. That's why I love peonies.
Yeah.
A little sweet pea perfume on.
Oh, a little Bath and Body Works action.
Manufactured. I also just want to make a note. I know my example was Jansen and your example is Jansen.
Yeah.
Jansen's a lovely person.
He is.
It's just that you guys are in my day-to-day life more than anyone now other than James. So like the words said or not said have so much more weight to them. And I know that's not fair to put on
He could
everybody.
say, "I love you" more.
I love that by the way, you're not hearing him right now, which I kind of love. This was not planned, but he's not listening in on this episode, so I find it hilarious that this is the episode that he's popping up. Oopsies. Not
We
planned.
got lots to say.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Can you phrase it again?
Nothing says I love you like blank.
Like blank. I like being checked in on.
Did you
Because
like my I love you text the other day?
I
Just
did.
the rando?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did really appreciate that.
Oh.
Because I do. Youngest child problems. We tend to feel forgotten.
Yeah.
Only because there's the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I random acts of kindness, random acts of like words of affirmation. I like when people check that I got home.
Oh.
I think that says I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think being asked like, did you drink water today? Did you?
I am slacking on the waterfront today. I'm so bad at it.
I have one coworker, Steph, who we've just gotten real close over the last few months.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of similarities, and she's just super fun, and we live really close to each other. But we just, check in on each other, and it's just, she's my little work bestie.
Is she single as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
And she has a son, but he's spending the summer with his dad. And so she has like more, free time right now.
Okay. How old is her son?
He just finished 6th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So, but he's adorable. He also just does not look like someone who's going into 7th grade. He definitely looks like he's almost 15.
Oh, gosh.
Like he's already like overshot her in height.
Yeah.
He just looks a lot older than what he is. People don't realize that he like just turned 13.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Baby.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, she's makes me feel very like welcomed at work, and I think that makes me feel loved.
We love
Nice.
She always calls me boo boo.
love. Love a boo boo.
Boo boo.
Cute.
Love.
Yeah.
Thanks for
How
your answers to
fun.
my jock.
Kelli, what are your haps and your quaps?
Let me
Sorry,
pull my
your
list up.
quaps and your haps.
My quaps. Big sigh. Work has been insane lately.
Is it because it's summer? Your
Yeah.
busy season is summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the busiest season, and we just have a lot of new things kind of coming up all at the same time. So it's figuring out how to juggle those new things, figuring out how to get people to help juggle those things and be in all the places at all the same time. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So I've been going through it. I get done with work and I'm just like dead to the world.
Catatonic.
Yeah.
I bet.
So forcing myself to do anything else outside of work lately has been a struggle and kind of like pulling teeth. But I definitely have enjoyed the break in between recording weekends because I feel like it does give
Having
me
it be 5 weeks instead of 4.
and just giving me time to like really not have to choose between am I gonna be productive, am I gonna have fun, am I just gonna rot all weekend and like do nothing. I've had a few of those lately, so it's just been super busy. So I'm excited. It keeps the day going by quick, but I'll be excited for it to slow down a little bit.
And you're leaving for vacay.
Yeah.
So
That'll be part of my
God.
happies.
Oh,
but
perfect.
and in connection to all that, it's just made me so tired
I bet.
of everything. Not of everything, but in general, just my body is just so tired. So I'm ready for a little break.
Good.
My other crappy is that I guess my crappies are in tangent to happies, but so the crappy side of things is the happy side of things I should start is we moved pod rooms, as you can see, but the crappy side of that is we had the foam wall
Sound mufflers.
And man, they are a pain to get off.
Oh,
I
no.
scrubbed that. We tried everything to get the adhesive
Goo Gone?
off the
Nothing.
Goo Gone. Eventually, if you scrub with like a brand new sponge so hard that it like finally gets it off, and then we're like, okay, everything we were trying, it was bringing the paint off before it was bringing
What?
Yeah.
Just bringing the paint around it off before
That makes
removing
no
the
sense.
adhesive.
No,
Yeah.
we tried Goo Gone, we tried acetone, we tried soap and water, we tried
gosh.
sanding the wall. None of that works.
What?
Which these are supposed to be like quote unquote renter friendly.
Yep, they are.
That is what they are advertised as on Amazon.
So unless I took them off incorrectly,
Did you use heat?
No.
Oh.
was I supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't
For
know
some
that.
reason, when you sent me one of the pictures, I swore there was a hair blow dryer in
We
there.
tried heat.
Yeah. Didn't work. I've only taken them off once. And the wall that I took it off was glossy, but I used a heat gun. So like heat. But it was dangerous because they're foam.
Yeah.
So you would think like fire hazard.
Yeah.
But it
Melting,
did
burning.
work.
Yeah. So it was a pain. My arms were so sore
Oh,
after
no.
that.
Little workout.
Yeah, I was like, are they looking tough?
My boss self.
So I was very happy to have that
Yeah.
behind
you.
me, but never again.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Thank you.
Thank you for this sacrifice.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's
So my happies, new pod room, very excited that we have a more dedicated space.
Yep.
And I'm happy to have my big bedroom back.
Yeah.
It's very liberating to not be able to touch a wall
from
just
the bed.
from like reaching my arm out. Yeah. It's very nice. And that room feels 10 times bigger.
Oh, I bet.
So it's just, I'm a big fan.
And you get a nightstand.
I get a nightstand again.
Because let us describe your nightstands in this room.
Yeah.
When you moved into here.
Just a little baby piece of wood.
Like we're talking 4x4s.
So
Oh, no.
so narrow. We could fit our charger, and that was about it. Maybe a water bottle.
A cup.
Maybe a water bottle.
Yeah.
Maybe
I always put that on the ground though, because I was afraid I would like knock it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like held up on bracket. I mean, it was a sturdy little guy.
Yeah.
But
Oh, they were attached to the wall.
yes,
That's right.
Like
okay.
not an actual nightstand,
No.
so that you have a real nightstand.
Yeah,
now.
I've got a little drawer now.
Oh,
Wow.
Upgrades, you
Little
know.
does she know we did this on purpose so that she would be so grateful about
Yeah.
her room when she got it back. Look how big it is.
I have
Yeah.
been sleeping better in that room
Mhm.
God.
because I think
The
this.
ceilings are higher.
Yeah, it's like the longer we were in here, the more claustrophobic I was getting with it.
Totally.
And this is the smallest bedroom I think I've had in my whole life. Like, I feel like my dorm room was even bigger than
Probably.
this. And
Probably.
Because you have multiple people in
yeah,
there.
yeah. And even when I was like in my own bedroom, I feel like I had more floor space. So
Good Lord.
the twin bed versus the king bed maybe made up for that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just was very thankful to get that back.
Again, thank you for your sacrifice.
Happy to do it. We were like, why didn't we think about, because I left my office in our bedroom.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why we didn't think about this configuration before, when I was like, my office needs to fit in this room too, because there's no place for a desk in here.
No.
But
We're wall to wall right now.
yeah, we're cozy.
We're almost touching.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I kind of do feel like, because for those that don't know, when we first started the podcast for the first 6-7 months, we did every other weekend.
Yeah.
So I was coming out, driving out, and then we needed more space to be able to like function.
Mhm.
I think we needed to do it for a little while. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
But like
For
not
a
forever.
season.
For a season. Now
Yeah.
we're doing every 5 weeks, which feels so much more, I don't know, just obtainable. Like
Yeah.
this feels doable. From a driving and traveling standpoint, being away from home, but also for your guys' living situation.
Yeah.
This makes way more sense.
Yeah.
And now we get to craft this into whatever we want. So this is phase 1, or whatever phase this is. I think we're in phase 3 by this point.
Yeah.
And probably in,
3.5.
after the next month's worth of podcasts, you'll see a whole new room.
Yeah. We're just making upgrades. So
I like.
I'm going on vacation after this weekend.
Wow.
So
So we've switched into full happies mode.
oh yeah, so
Yes,
full
yes, yes.
happies. Going on vacation, and Jansen and I were talking about this. This is the first vacation since our honeymoon that is just the two of us, just for us to do whatever we want the whole time.
Oh,
And is a full like vacation, not just like a day.
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah.
That's awful,
I
bro.
know. Because every other trip we've ever had to take is something family oriented. And so we just haven't been able to do both. So it's
Yeah.
like we have to pick and choose, and
Yeah.
we're choosing that. So it's like, okay, we're going to be a little selfish and do whatever we want. And
Heck yeah.
we're going with no agenda, but
Mhm.
a list of potential things to do. And
Yeah.
Love it.
no one judge my car when I pack, because there's
Oh,
going to be a
no.
lot of crap in there.
I look away.
All the games.
Yeah.
All the coloring books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Games. I think I might take my nail stuff to paint my nails while I'm
You
there.
should do Jansen's.
Yes.
You should do Jansen's nails while you're up
You would
there.
never let me.
Really?
I don't
One
think so.
hand.
What if it's like
Right.
cool boy stuff?
Or
And-
frame it around it's for the podcast.
He immediately would be like, no.
He's like, I'm not part of that.
Do it for
Um,
the content.
I just got the peel off base
Yeah.
too, so it doesn't have to last
Yeah.
2 weeks. Could be. And then my last happy that I have written down, I got my gym membership back.
Nice.
So I have only gone a couple of times, but that's more times than I went in the last
So far?
4 months.
Yeah.
So
Your EOS one?
yeah.
Yeah, the new location.
Yeah, so that's my
It's
new home gym.
amazing.
Nice.
And yeah, it's so nice.
Like it.
And I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We could be gym buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have another happy.
For me?
For me.
For you.
For you. I get to spend some time with my nephews this week.
Yes,
Can't
Bailey
wait.
is dog sitting for us.
I never have.
And with your widow sister, 101.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some one-on-one time.
You too?
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to
Date.
ask.
My other sister.
Ah,
She's invisible.
the one that we don't like as much.
The one we don't talk about. She wasn't invited to the podcast.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? It'd be so messed up. We just keep her in a closet.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Did you choose one?
I didn't like the first one I pulled.
Oh.
How rude.
I'm
What
sorry.
kind of system is
Were there
this?
rules that I didn't know about? You
There
have
are
to go.
always rules.
Goddamn
That's how you have
Virgos.
fun.
I love a rule.
I'm a Libra.
Okay, barely.
Could have been.
True.
Should have
Yeah.
been. What do we got?
That was cool to Taylor Swift.
You get one.
I get one. It's okay.
It's okay. She's not a Taylor Swift fan anymore.
I didn't say I'm not a fan anymore. I'm just saying I've
Mike
kind
and
of
I latched onto that. We were
fallen
like,
off.
finally.
I've just kind of fallen off the wagon. The last album, I didn't like it. I'm so sorry. Okay. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I'm gonna let you guys all answer first. Mine will probably be dark. Not gonna lie.
Go ahead, Kel.
Oh, okay.
Or Halsey. I feel like the question puller should have to
I
go
won't
first.
make you go first. What piece of advice?
I think I have one if you need a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to tell my younger self that it doesn't matter. Like, in the respect of, I get hung up on, like, the tiniest things. Yeah. And in the grand scheme of life, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. And so I feel like that holds me back from doing a lot of things. And so I have to, like, really talk myself into doing whatever it might be. Yeah. And so if I could just tell myself to, like, be more carefree and whatever.
And
just
enjoy
know that. Yeah, and enjoy it. Because I feel like also with that, it's easy for me to get so in my head that then, like, the fun memories and the fun times, like, can kind of pass me by. So, like, that's something that I've been trying as I'm getting older to, like, work on and work through to enjoy the moments.
Do you feel like you were always waiting for, like, the next birthday? Like, I always want to be 10. Now I want to be 15. Now I want to be 18. Like, whatever's going to come next. Yeah.
And I had all these, like, checklists of I want to do this.
Before.
I also thought I was going to die young.
Right.
Jansen has told me that I've surpassed that.
Yeah.
But so, I was like, before I die, I want to kiss a boy. Before I die, I want to, whatever it might be.
You did it.
I've kissed a couple. And
they've kissed you other places and left some marks. Yeah. I love that story.
And I feel like I was so hung up on, like, checking boxes
Checking the box.
that I didn't get to fully enjoy some of the things in my past.
Yeah. Agreed. I feel that.
So
very similar.
Yeah.
I would tell my younger self, it's a little similar, but to just stop giving a shit. like not in a bad way of, like, nothing matters, but just in a, I just cared so much about what every single person thought about me and my choices.
Yeah.
And I put so much weight on other people's opinions of my choices that it stopped me from experiencing bigger things, and it held me back a lot. And it just also, like, stunted my growth in a lot, from a pretty young age of just, I just didn't want to disappoint anybody. And so instead of striving for the things I wanted, I just didn't move.
Yeah.
I also feel like it kept you caged.
Yeah.
From being the person that you knew you already were.
Yeah.
Because you had all those expectations, or what you thought were expectations put on you.
Well, and what I used to tell when I was a youth leader, what I used to tell my students, which is really similar to yours, is that this season of life is so short.
Yeah.
And everything right now feels permanent and feels heavy and feels like any choice you make at that age between, like, 14 to 18 just feels
huge.
So, because at the time it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what you don't realize is that there is so much after those years, and that none of the choices you're making right now really in the long run matter at all.
Yeah. The car just started outside and that riled him up. Well, and I think on that point too, I think I just lost my train of thought.
Oh no. Expectations.
Like, for myself, I feel like all my checkpoints were, I'm just gonna estimate because I didn't actually have, like, an age, but, like, to age 25, like, by the time I was 25, I want to do all these things.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so now being past 25, I'm like, now what?
Yeah.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
I made it farther.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Now what's the plan?
Hello
Yeah.
to the last 2 years of my life. I turned 27 or 20, like 25, 26. And I was like, oh no, I didn't take this far.
Yeah.
Let me figure it out real quick.
Yeah.
Your map is like off of the page, and now
Yeah.
you're just like, well, I think I need a new page.
Yeah.
Shoot. Which is great.
Yeah.
You get to be you get to
Had
create
to
something
re-extend the timeline.
Mhm.
Good lord. That's awesome.
So
What would you tell your younger self? Oh.
The dark one is, I don't know, just to not assume that the people who are taking care of you are taking care of you. And if something feels, I mean, what do you tell an abused kid like that it's abuse? Because I didn't honestly know that it was until I was really like in high school.
yeah.
Because my mom's reaction was, it wasn't like the family's ended, we're separating, this was bad enough to like do the thing. So in my brain I was just like, oh, then this must not be that weird that this happened
Yeah.
to me. And yeah, I think I would have just told myself that just because someone says that they love you and they're put in a position of authority over you doesn't mean that they're a good person. So question it a little bit.
Yeah.
Later into my teens, probably to stop seeking out adult male figures in my life to like fill that hole,
Mhm.
fill that need. Like I was always looking for the youth pastor who I thought was so cool and was like part of our familial circle, that he would fulfill like the daddy issue that I had.
Yeah.
And then he didn't, and he left the church, or didn't even like, could care less about me. Or the high school teacher who I thought, if I make all my A's and I become this incredible student, like he will care about me and like again fulfill like this daddy issue of me making them proud. Like
Yeah.
none of that mattered, and no man will ever be able to fulfill that need, because it's just such an empty need.
Yeah.
I needed to find that in myself.
Yeah.
And to go to therapy at a younger age, real therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had gotten to go to real therapy in high school. I think it would have changed my life.
Yeah.
But instead I just became a statue of a person and went into myself.
Yeah.
Because then, like you guys, I missed out on, I just wanted to achieve then.
Mhm.
I just wanted to like get to the next thing, become an adult so that I can be in control of all the things that I wanted to be in control of and be successful. And my timeline was just be successful and everything else will figure itself out. And now we've kind of talked about in other episodes why I felt like the last year has just been so, not catastrophic, but like so life-changing, is because my map is blank right now and it never has been.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do next.
Welcome
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the redrawing phase.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it also feels like I'm remaking everything about myself. It's very, very odd.
Yeah.
And what I deem as successful now needs to become more human.
Yeah.
Like not just my personality, but like my interpersonal relationships, and
Yeah.
putting those on as pillars of my life, and they never were before. Before it was just like success, career, money, physical things, and presence.
Sorry, Jansen's having a real fun time.
Jansen's having a great time, and I also,
Playing video games.
as we've talked about, love the sound of his laugh. It's
I
the
do
best.
too.
He's got a great laugh.
Oh.
He probably died.
But yeah, sorry, but I
Okay.
can't really answer a question like that and
Yeah.
I
not be
know.
like, well,
Well,
Yeah.
anyways.
yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Halsey, have some
Hi.
craps.
Oh, I got some craps.
Yeah, lay it on us.
The last 5 weeks we've got about 15 minutes.
Phew.
Last 5 weeks have been a roller coaster. There was like a lot of good, getting used to May in the house and bonding with her, and that's been great. And
Good.
she's kind of a little shit. I love her so much though.
Like,
she
what
just
do you
keeps
mean?
biting me. Like hard.
Are you like
No,
popping
it's
her?
because, well, I mean, no, it's because my hands will be under the sheets, and she's like, ooh, snakes, ooh, toys. And she like just launches herself, and she does that really cute cat thing
Yeah.
where they bite on and then kick their little back feet. It's the cutest thing.
Wait, bite on.
So she'll like latch on, and then they kick their little back feet like they're like beating you up a little bit. I'll show you a video of it. It's
Do you
really
have
funny.
bite marks?
No.
Should I be concerned?
No, I don't have any bite marks.
Okay.
She doesn't bite hard enough to like break skin or anything.
Okay.
It hurts because it's like someone's pinching with their nails really hard.
Yeah, because
like,
they're teeth.
those are sharp little kitten teeth.
Yeah. Concerned.
It's fine. She's playing. She
Yes.
doesn't have a litter mate to learn that biting hurts on. And so it's my hands. So that's
happening.
that's a happy. But we had a pretty major scare with our grandfather and his health last weekend. And of course, as like the sibling who's like, you know, nearest,
Yeah.
hello, and has the most like exposable time.
Yeah.
I was trying to be in the trenches a little bit more with mom, and it was just hard. It's hard to see him that way. It's hard. I mean, we really almost lost him. And
he's been in the hospital for weeks at this point.
yeah. For now, it's been over a month.
Jeez.
And it's been hard. It's hard to see him declining. Also have been shedding a lot of tears, but it's also almost cancer season.
Isn't it cancer season right now?
Starts on the 20 something. I think today actually.
Regardless.
We'll look it up later.
I also think this is a detail.
Yeah.
I don't know if this matters to you, but for why I got so upset last week was this is my last grandparent.
Yeah.
It's also one of the only positive male people in my life that have been there my whole life.
Yeah.
And that's really odd to like.
And he wasn't like super
No.
hands-on with our childhoods or anything, but he was around. Like we saw him
Yes.
at least a few times a year. And it was always a positive thing.
Yeah. And recently for me this year,
Mhm.
I told him my story.
Yeah.
When I stayed with him a few months ago, and it was probably the most positive reaction I've ever gotten from someone after I tell them my story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like it was the reaction that I always dream that people will have. Crying, I'm gonna kill that person. Immediately like goes into protection mode, like how could that happen? What can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was mind-boggling for me, and also will break my heart when we lose him because I just had that with him, and I just feel like he only just got to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, he's 81
Yeah.
and has a lot. I won't go into his whole medical list here, but
No.
he has a
HIPAA.
lot of HIPAA, right? He's got a lot of medical issues and is just mentally and physically declining, and it's hard to watch, and
Yeah.
it's hard to also experience a parent watching that happen to their parent. So
Absolutely.
definitely very emotional few days in there, and just it's an ongoing thing. And then this week, and I'm gonna try not to cry.
Well,
Tissues.
how many are you gonna be limited on details?
I'm very
Okay.
very limited.
I just want to protect you.
No. I lost a coworker. I had a coworker pass away on Tuesday morning. And he was someone I worked with every single day, and we also, you know, work with his wife, and it's just been a rough week. It just came as such a
So shocking.
shock. I, you know, saw him the night before leaving work, and then the next day he was just gone. So it's just been rough. You know, I've only been at the job for almost a year. It'll be a year in August.
Oh my god.
I know.
That went so fast.
I know. Yeah, no, my 1 year is August 14th.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been there for a little over 10 months. And but I worked with him, you know, almost every single day, and spent a lot of time with him, and it's just a hard loss for the company and for his family, and so it's been rough, but the service is tomorrow, and we're all going to be, you know, together and support his family. And
Yeah.
yeah, so
Mm.
that happened. And then Happies-ish. So I finally went and saw an actual doctor. Wee! Look at me go.
And it was a positive
And
experience.
it was a positive experience. She was really great. I'm gonna go get a bunch of blood work done this week.
Yeah.
Fun.
Well, like sometimes anyway, and then I'll see her again on the 5th to go over all of said blood work and try to start figuring out some PCOS treatment, but also just weight loss stuff. And she's really great. She seems like she's very much an advocate for her patients, and she's really kind. She's super funny, and liked her a
Aw.
lot. So very queer friendly and
Amazing.
Nice.
awesome.
Diamond in the rough.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I've been working with the dietitian for about a month.
Yeah,
or
how's
a
that
little over a
going?
month. It's good. I definitely had a plateau this week of not moving my body and making
Well-
not great food decisions.
I mean,
Because I let my emotions definitely control everything this week.
I think, not
Yeah.
everybody's not the same, but like
Yeah.
the way your brain works, you need to give yourself those moments of like, I
Yeah.
can't cope unless I do this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like you're doing anything extremely dangerous to
Yeah.
yourself.
And I didn't let myself get to the point of like binge eating or anything like that. It was just like definitely not eating meals that were anywhere near what my plan looks like.
Yeah.
And just did not move my body at all this week. And I felt it mentally. Like
Isn't it
today
crazy?
I was just like hit a wall at work where I was like, I can't, like my ankles are swollen because
Yeah.
I was like sitting in a chair all day. And
Yeah.
anyways, but so
Was
yeah.
it a happy though? Did you tell her what was going on and like how you
I'll
were
meet with her
coping?
on Tuesday.
Okay.
And
Honest.
definitely. And the thing is that it's a safe place where I feel I can be honest with,
Good.
hey, I hit a plateau this week. Like, hey, I hit lows.
Yeah.
And not feel ashamed of it.
Yeah.
So that part's good.
Judgment free.
Yeah.
We love.
Love to see it.
I definitely ate some not Toll House. Toll House? Which one is the tree?
Keebler.
Keebler. Thank you.
The elves.
The fudge cookies. Delicious.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like, and they're the double stuffed ones.
Oh.
The thickest chocolate icing.
Ooh.
Delicious.
You know what the weirdest craving I had the last week was?
What?
I really wanted a Fig Newton.
Oh, I love a fig Newton.
I love our
You
childhood.
I know. You can do the fig bars. Those are pretty good.
The nature.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nature
I love.
Bakery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I usually
pretty
have
good.
those. I don't
Yeah.
have any right now, but
They're on the Costco list
Yes.
for next month.
They are a good Costco buy because
Yeah.
bulk.
Big time.
The apple ones though are my favorite. The apple cinnamon fig ones.
I like the
blueberries.
blueberries. Raspberry's really good.
The raspberry
too.
is
It
pretty
is.
good. Honestly, most of the flavors are and it's like a giant fig Newton. It's
Yeah.
And
amazing.
it's less calories than a normal Fig Newton.
Yeah.
Fig Newtons are terrible for you.
yeah,
Oh my
they're
God.
straight sugar.
Oh man, I was like, I'm eating healthy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean figs. Look at me.
That right there is 90s marketing for you.
Yes,
Like low
absolutely.
calorie, low fat, but we're gonna pack sugar into it like you've never seen.
Yeah.
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 Love it.
Yeah. My other happies are just I cut my hair.
Yeah, it's cute. And colored it.
And colored it. I went a little bit more ginger for December.
Yeah.
And it just felt good I couldn't let you guys have all the hair fun, And I just
Had
need
to
to cut
join
it
in.
off because I get overstimulated in
Yeah.
the summer if my hair is any longer than this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
I have one other habit. I have to look at I'm sorry.
Where's the jar at? We'll have Kelli pick out the last question.
We have 6 minutes.
Do we have time?
Maybe like fish for a fast one.
Oh boy.
A quickie.
Oh, my last happy was, and I actually wrote this one down, that Bailey is in town for longer, and that
Ow.
we get to have just us time.
Yeah. Can we go do like a mocktail somewhere
Yeah.
fun that we both like
Yeah.
and like go walk somewhere?
Yeah.
And then get like an appetizer at a different place and do
Wanna
like a
go
little Phoenix
A
crawl.
little down central,
Yeah, baby.
a little joyride mocktail.
The hood.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love.
Got it.
Done.
Done.
What do you got?
Question.
Do you believe in magic?
Shut up. Like magic?
I don't know. However you want to interpret it.
Do you believe in magic?
Listen, I've seen David Blaine do some insane
weird shit.
what's his
I
face
love a
kicked
good
him out of his
magic
house.
Because he freaked him out so bad.
Indiana Jones.
Harrison Ford.
There we
Yeah.
go.
He was
Kicked him out of his house.
so flabbergasted.
He
by
literally
him.
he was like, "Get out." He was so angry because he was so freaked out
yeah.
because he managed to get a card inside of a fruit on Harrison's counter.
But that was like the 5th trick.
Yeah.
And he increasingly kept blowing his mind. And then that one sent him over and he was like, I can't, you gotta go. You gotta leave.
Because it was like a piece of fruit they had bought like
That day or something.
no, before this man entered their home. You know, like it wasn't
Crazy.
Can I watch this somewhere?
Yeah, for sure.
Just YouTube David Blaine
Or
Harrison
TikTok.
Ford.
I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah,
Nice.
that too.
I do.
Anyways,
I think it's real.
Yeah.
Not Harry Potter.
I was
magic,
literally just thinking, I was like, it's not Harry Potter magic, but
No.
it's like something.
But woo woo. I've seen enough. I've read enough.
Yeah.
I've experienced enough that I know there are people in this world that are clairvoyant. They have like a little sparkle to them. There are definitely real witches.
My
What?
brain instantly went to, there are places in this world.
What is that from?
Ghost Adventures.
Oh dear God. Y'all are
But that was
obsessed.
a good,
Yeah.
what's his face?
Zach Bagans.
There are places in this world.
But it's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. I love me some Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
I also like to believe that magic is real.
Yeah.
I love that about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, like there's some crazy things and people that just have that
Skill.
sense about them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's got to be something, you know?
Whether
I
it
just
can-
also think there's too much of this world, just ours, not even like outside of our galaxy, that is undiscovered.
Okay, hold on. So you believe in aliens?
Oh, absolutely. And
Oh.
ghosts.
That
Do
wasn't
not.
the question.
Sorry.
You don't believe in aliens?
I don't.
Oh, I do.
I think there is.
Mm-mm.
There's no way we're the only intelligent
Ain't
beings.
no way.
I just don't. I think if they existed, we would have already seen them.
I think we have. I think they've touched us.
Where?
Not like that.
I mean,
For a later
my-
episode.
my Italian car wash, body
Yeah.
wash.
Roped.
Road.
Abducted.
I also just think there are so many other cultures out there where that does exist, and we
Mhm.
just don't even know about it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Like untouched cultures.
yeah, the world is
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah.
It has to exist.
So you believe in aliens and you believe in ghosts. I also believe in ghosts.
Oh, hell
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen one, but I have experienced presences.
You?
I have experienced a poltergeist.
Was it in the same place I've experienced a poltergeist?
Mhm.
Yeah, the church.
What?
No.
No.
Oh.
Grandpa's house.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, no. Grandpa's house is haunted. Absolutely.
Yeah.
His father haunts my old bedroom. He is not kind.
Oh.
No, he stood in the corner when I lived there. I lived there for a couple months right after college, and I was
In that bedroom?
in that bedroom, and my bed was in the same place in the same format that his bed was in that room, and he stood in the corner, and he had a red baseball cap on, and he started in the corner, then he jumped
Just
to
got
the foot
goosebumps.
of my bed, and then he jumped to the side of my bed, and then he crawled on top of me, and then he just sat there, and I like could not move. I could not function.
Like sleep paralysis,
Yep.
kind of?
Yeah.
And I've never had sleep paralysis in my life. I've had many other things, but not that.
I also so I've had nightmares, night terrors since I was a kid. I used to wake up screaming,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. A lot of that stopped once I started taking sertraline or Zoloft, because it just knocks me out to a level that like
You can't experience
can't
it.
experience those dreams.
Yeah.
When I moved back into that house last year,
Yeah.
constant nightmares.
Really?
I told Mom, I was like, I'll go hang out with Grandpa if I need to go hang out with Grandpa. I can't sleep there anymore.
And
Did
that's
she ever say that she...
no.
Doesn't experience it.
I
I
no.
know.
I think you listened to us, but just in case, I'm going to look at the camera in case you're watching.
She only listens. She doesn't want.
Yeah.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
You
She
don't
just
wanna
likes
see
to
my
see
face?
our beautiful faces?
You don't want to see my face,
The
Mom?
face that you made?
I mean,
No, she doesn't experience it. I think she believes us, but she's never,
Yeah.
for as far as I know,
because
hasn't
she's in a
experienced it.
different room.
Okay, but when I went and stayed
Mhm.
there, that was I told her after that trip was over that I would not be sleeping there ever again because I experienced more stuff while I was there. Couldn't sleep for the entire time. Was so drained and exhausted because it was constant.
Yeah.
It is just like a negative energy that, I mean, I saged that bedroom. I tried everything.
Yeah.
Nothing. He will not
He's
leave.
not happy.
It needs a
No.
professional
Yeah.
cleansing.
Zach,
Zach Bagans.
Could you imagine?
There are places
I come?
in my childhood home. I'm kidding.
he does do homes though.
Yeah,
He does
you
go.
can-
To
If
homes.
there's a submission form we can put in, we're
Listen,
doing it.
please. You can. He doesn't fly, so you can drive here. He doesn't like airplanes for some reason anymore.
I mean,
He
at
had
this point,
didn't he
he
have
had
like an
an
experience, like a almost a crash or
a
something?
bad experience.
I'm not positive what happened, but he only will drive now.
That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Yeah, it's why
Yeah.
they don't do international ones anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. And there was one like small series. Sorry, everyone. Small series that it was just the other guys that went, and
Yeah.
he video called into it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me sad for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we all answer? We all believe in magic.
I
Great.
believe in magic. I've never had any ghost experiences in person, but I have had like dreams where like people who have passed, like
Ooh.
it's very realistic
Visited.
that they're there. And like, yeah, in high school, sorry, a tangent.
No.
In high school, my my uncle passed away.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I was a junior, I think.
Yeah.
And shortly after he passed, I had a dream that like he was there. And I remember, if you've been to my house, I was sitting in the chair in the family room, my favorite recliner, and he was behind me in my dream. I was sitting in the chair, and he was behind me, and I like felt him
Hand on
Touch
shoulder.
your
my
shoulder.
shoulder.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, how cool.
Yeah.
See, I think that stuff is
And
so
recently
dope.
I've seen my brother-in-law.
Really?
Yeah.
In a positive way?
Yeah. And it was like right around his birthday.
Oh, Kelly, I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a blessing.
I wish
Yeah.
mine were more positive.
I haven't had any like super
'Cause-
scary ones.
Yeah.
That's good.
The other one that's not like as scary, but was just like very prevalent through a few years of my childhood was there was a church that our dad cleaned and was the caretaker of, and that auditorium
Oh, so haunted.
so deeply haunted.
And the little house
yeah,
in that random
Yeah.
courtyard
yeah,
that it's like this 1-bedroom house and it used to be part of the old schoolhouse. There are things living in there.
yeah.
And I think I've communicated with them, if I'm being really honest with you. My memory's a little blacked out from back then, but
woo woo hazy.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Anyways,
Okay,
How exciting.
just in time
On
for practical magic too. So
Yes.
fantastic.
Love.
Sandra, we'll see ya. Before we close out, I want to remind everyone about our book club pick for this month because in 3 more weeks we will do an episode about our book club pick, which is Recoil, which, do we remember the author's name? I forget the author's name.
JT something. I got it right here.
I don't have my phone.
I have it right here.
Thank you.
I
Anyways,
just finished.
please pick it up on Audible, your local library, Kindle, whatever you use.
If you pay for Spotify Premium, you get free audiobooks and it's on there.
Yep.
Oh, did you get their
It's also
announcement today?
on Libby.
Oh, they're upping the
Yeah.
price for
Hasn't even been a year since the last time they increased the
Oh,
prices.
Max just
I already
upped it
paid
too. Max just upped it another $1, now $16 a month.
We
instead
have
of 15.
premium too. They're upping that one, and they're only going to include audio in
It's-
like the next level.
Oh, I should check that out then.
You should.
To my knowledge, also the audio option is only available for the primary person on the account.
Interesting.
So like I can get it, but Jansen can't.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm so friggin' done with streaming services.
Recoil by JT Nicholas.
Thank you, Halsey. Yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. I only have like 10% to go. So I'll remind us throughout this month's worth of episodes to pick it up so that you can be part of
Yeah.
the magical discussion at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, Sister by Blood.
Halsey.
And sister by contract,
Kelli.
Thanks for a great episode. My name is Bailey. You've been listening to Blood and Contracts. Please hit that like button, hit a bell, subscribe, write us a review. If you don't even want to write us a review, just like put it into ChatGPT how much you love this podcast, and then it'll spit something out and you copy paste it into there. I don't care. Just engage with something to all 7 of you who are here with us at the end. Goodbye.
Goodbye. In your hand. Goodbye.
Love ya.
Love you. Kisses. Bye.